Alright guys, so I came out here this morning to check on the chickens, give them some food. This one here looks horrible. It looks like, I don't know if it got attacked. Look at the butt area. Completely bald right there. And just looking mangled, man. I don't know. On the back there, the bottom end is just looking all ripped out. What do you think? Molting? I don't think molting. It doesn't seem natural to me that a chicken would lose its feathers in the cool season. It just doesn't seem natural. Or do you think something was eating it? I mean, look at the back. Totally just bare. Let me know what you think. Comment below. Definitely got some issues. Alright, so we got a few projects this weekend. We are gonna work out in the garden. A lot of you guys are closing down your gardens for the winter. I'm getting ready to open mine up. That's just how it works here in Zone 9. So we got to clean out some of that stuff, get ready to plant some lettuces and kales and some winter stuff. Radishes, we'll figure it out. But first, we got to work. It's a mess. There's weeds all over the place. Haven't done nothing to it. So we're going to get it cleaned out. We're going to amend the soil with some different stuff. We'll get it ready for planting. So that's one of the projects this weekend. All right, guys. Does this look familiar? Look at the beautifully manicured garden. Oh, wait. Not quite. This place is a mess. We're going to clean that box out. We're going to amend that with new soil, probably some black cow manure and some compost. We're going to, you know, grow something in there, kale, lettuce, whatever we want. This bed, obviously you guys know that the beds are not even really here anymore, but there is the soil. So we're going to clean this out. We're going to flatten it, we're going to amend it, and we're going to grow lettuces and stuff in there as well. And also this bed. I know we're going to make new beds eventually, but for now we're just going to use what we have. So we got to clean all this out too. What a mess. Well, let's get to work, I guess. Basketball, anyone? The bees love this bush, so I'm definitely going to leave that there. It's just right in the corner, not really affecting anything. If you look at this whole project, it's overwhelming. So what I'm going to do is just start right here in this corner. We're going to clean out that bed. I want all the soil out of it because I'm moving that bed out completely so we can get the wheelbarrow back and forth. So for now, I'm just going to start there, pulling out all those weeds and all that stuff. Alright guys, so with a little bit of pulling power and mowing and weed whacking, we now have the garden looking like it's ready to plant stuff. We got these two beds ready to roll. We got this little bed ready to roll. That whiskey barrel's good. This whiskey barrel is all broke up. See that? It's done. But we might use it for one more season. This bed here I'm going to empty, and I might put it along this fence line over here. Clean up some of this monster plant I have and have it back there. Look at all these bees. These bees are just all over. Look at you. You in there? I got so many bees flying around. Okay, so anyway, we're gonna go to Lowe's. We're gonna pick up some black cow manure. We have some more of that mixture of all the different fertilizers that I used on the bananas. We'll mix that in. Maybe we'll get some vermiculite to mix in and a couple bags of topsoil. And we're just gonna layer these beds, give it a little new layer of topsoil, black cow manure, some fertilizer, and we're gonna get them salads and kales going, guys. So let's go to Lowe's. Tell you what, just walking out the front door and seeing it looking this clean is very nice. I pulled out all the dirt out of that guy. So that one, like I said, I might decide to put that along this fence. I just gotta trim this massive bush a little more. I cleaned off all the vines up the fence there, and obviously I still got more back there, but that's a whole another project. That's going to be the next phase. Is that side of the house where we compost it is a mess. But anyway, now I'm going to just kind of work right here in this little corner of my front area right here. I want to get all this out of here. Alright guys, cleaned up that area a little bit. That's a wrap for tonight. I'm done. I'm tired. Move that out of the way. Put it right in there for now. I'm not sure if I'm going to leave it there. I might. Could be a nice little bed there for some delicates that don't need that much sun. Ooh, next project though. Golly, like I was saying. Yeah. Side of the house is a mess. But this is looking almost ready to plant. Tomorrow we'll go to Lowe's, we'll get the additives. We might actually plant out tomorrow. Why not? We'll see how it goes though. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
Hello again, guys. Good morning. It is Sunday morning. We got a lot of good work done yesterday. I tell you what, man, that garden area, now that I walk outside and I look at it, it just looks so nice and clean and nice. So now we're going to Lowe's. We're just going to grab some black cow manure. Maybe that's it, just some black cow. I don't think I really need too much additives on it. You're shaking a little. You're on the floorboard with the tripod, so I turned and you're going back and forth, so don't get dizzy. But yeah, so we're going to go to Lowe's, get some soil, mainly black cow. I think I might dig up some compost from the chicken run. And plus we had that little mixture of all the different fertilizers I had. So we don't need a ton of nutrients for these, you know, for the lettuces and stuff. We want it to be rich, obviously, but it doesn't need to be packed full of all kinds of nutrients. They're going to grow just fine. So, oh, and earlier in the video I had mentioned and showed you my little hen there that was losing all the feathers. I think it is molting. I looked into it more last night while I was out by a fire. I did a fire last night in the backyard, and I was looking at it on my phone about molting, and sure enough, it says chickens tend to molt when light decreases as summer turns to fall and winter. So I thought it was rather unnatural to be losing your feathers in the cool time of year. But I guess that's how they do it. So it is definitely probably, is that even something? It's molting. She's molting because she's fine. She's eating. She doesn't look like she's sick or hurt or anything. I think she's just getting some new feathers. She's gonna look pretty. She's gonna look so pretty with her new feathers. All right, guys. So I just got back from Lowe's. I just got 3 bags of black cow manure. I don't really think I need to add too much stuff to it. We're going to go grab a couple of 5-gallon buckets full of the compost in the chicken run and mix it with the black cow manure, put a nice little layer on top. Well, first we'll put the fertilizer down, then we'll put a layer on top of them beds, and they'll be ready to go. But I also got to do some domestic duties, you know. I don't just work outside, I also do all the laundry in the house. I always have. Don't know why, just kind of happened that way. Man, I keep saying let's go outside, but I keep remembering I have stuff to do. Right now, we cut up 2 pounds of sirloin last night, and we are gonna throw it in the dehydrator and make some beef jerky. So let me go do that first, then we'll get outside. Man, So I had a couple of pieces of steak left over that I couldn't fit in the dehydrator. So I just rinsed off the seasoning cure that I use and put it in a little butter. You know, have a little couple pieces of steak for breakfast. Why not? Yummy. Alright, first things first, let's go grab some of this nice composted chicken manure and all the scraps and the grass and everything. I had a fire last night, that was awesome. Hey, whose beers are those? Hello, babies. So yeah, she's definitely in full molt. She's going to be looking pretty on the other end, but right now she's looking rough. This new gate is awesome. Okay, this is going to be nice and simple. I'm just going to shake out a little bit of that fertilizer around all of it, and then we're just going to put some of the chicken compost down, and then after that we're going to do the black cow manure. Okay, now for some of the chicken compost. So I'm just going to spread out the black cow manure. Now I'm just going to rake it in, mix it together, be done. Going to water it real quick, really good, and just let it all sit for a week. I tell you what, from what it looked like at the beginning of this video, guys, we did a great job this weekend. Now the boxes are amended, they are ready for some greens. Next week we plant. So during Thanksgiving weekend it'll be a perfect time to start planting our future harvest and our future food. And I am very thankful I get to do this, by the way. So with that, I think I am done for the day. I'm making beef jerky right now inside. I'm going to go take a shower and just kind of hang out for the day and enjoy myself, relaxing versus working hard. I don't mind doing it, but I mean, this shows. Look at this. This is awesome. Awesome. So now throughout the week, I'm just going to keep them wet. I'm going to keep them moist. I'm going to get that soil biology really working and churning. And then Thanksgiving, we're planting.